I am in the middle of my garden, and I am planting a cherry tree. This is a young tree I've had for a couple of years, and what I'm doing, because I'm not sure if I want to leave it here permanently, this is the pot it's been in, which is an 8-inch across nursery pot, and I went online to a landscape design supply store, and it's hard to get pots unless you're buying 100 of them, which I don't want to do. You can make those are grow pots. Landscape companies will also sell what they call grow bags, and I'm putting some extra dirt in this one. You need an 8-inch circle for the bottom, and you need a rectangle that's about 12 inches by 20 inches. And you put a seam, you sew the rectangle into a circle, obviously, and then pin the circle to one end and stitch around that. It's just like the garden hood, if you've looked at that pattern. And burlap is good for this purpose, because whether or not I decide to leave the tree here, the roots of the tree need to be able to grow through whatever you make that out of. Now, with other trees that I have coming, I'm going to make burlap liners like that are actually grow bags, but then I'm going to put them into other grow bags that are made out of tarp fabric. And that will be like having a nursery pot. But for today, what we need to do is get this tree in the ground. But I want to put it in the bag first. And what this is going to do for me is, if I decide to move or need to leave, I will be able to take this back out of the ground. So I have to go a little bit deeper. And so the green burlap is going to give me a color reference. I don't know, I guess the burlap will last for about a year. So I will have about a year before I have to say, you know what, that tree lives here now. But before that, and what I'm doing is it has to be deep enough to be level with how the tree has been growing. So I'll be rolling down that top edge of the burlap. Now this is different from starting vegetables or ornamentals. This is beautiful Cape Cod sand. But believe it or not, trees do very well in it. So that's more level with the ground. So now, because I've already put dirt under it in the bag, I can now put some around it in the bag. Make sure the bag is full, and it gives the tree, whose roots are contained in the root ball that was in the nursery pot, gives the tree a little bit of about an inch of dirt around it. So now I'll roll this down and fill in around it. I might put it down just a little bit more, because I want it to catch water more than have the burlap soak it all up. And in some places you have to check with your electric company before you dig. I'm just saying that, because you can hit wires. So this is going to be an American garden with a cherry tree in the middle.